Okay, let's get into it. Oh, my controller is dead. Oh, there it is. It always takes a moment to get in there. Oh, right back into it. Okay.
The Marmonts had opened the door into Cauldron Lake's threshold. It was forced,
Here on my water.
it was unstable. Shutting the experiment down was the only option.
Man. Oh, that's him. There's Jules. Is that Diana? Is that Diana? So this just lends more credence to that her actions are being dictated by the book, or by Alan, rather than her own circumstances. I didn't know. Literally just fed you. We just got done playing.
Typical fucking Marmonts.
Requires minimum charge for releasing RTD firing experience. Okay. Oh, I completely ignored everything else that was going on there. So I have to hold it down. Gotcha. Maybe I just got a shotgun. Does that help? Can I break the She just said nuking me? Oh. Did I not have enough time to move there? What happened there? Maybe because I was weak. I didn't have the same movement speed. Get rid of her shield. I don't know how to. Oh. Every time my cat meows, I get distracted. Ugh, give me a second. Jesus, man. Having a vocal cat, it's fun sometimes, but oh, it can be a real pain. How do I stop her from doing that? I wonder if I can use a flash. Or a flare, rather. So, let's get out of the way first and then use the flare. I'm dying a lot. That's like 4 deaths in a row, real quick. And I'm not learning anything. Jeez, come on. Okay, so I don't have enough time. She's so aggressive that I have to just shoot her a lot, I guess. Can I knock her that way? Huh? Okay. What do I have in my inventory that I can use? Pistol? No. Maybe that's when I want to use the flare? Am I just too close? Is that what's going on? Oh, brother! Oh, brother, this guy stinks! Oh, that was pretty cool. Get out of the way. Oh man, she's got... Okay, this gun is no bueno. Man, I should have rearranged my stuff before going in, because having to pull up the shotgun every time is a little... sucks. No, that's not what I want to do. Do I just heal anyway? Fuck it. There. Okay, not shotgun. Wait, take out your shield. Oh, I see. I was just way too close. I just think it's more thematic. I know I didn't do anything there, but still, it looks cooler this way. So I shoot her in the face
Idiots
once.
think this is a good idea. Threshold's about to fracture.
I used all of my shotgun shells. I'm sure if I would have hit her in the face, I would have used a lot less, but that was fun. I actually enjoyed that.
I know what the Marmonts did to you, to Rudolph Lane. I will do whatever I can to make sure this kind of thing doesn't happen again.
The putrid weight he could never wash away!
The threshold is tearing itself apart. The Marmonts are dead. I don't know if that's any sort of consolation, but it's done.
The pain, it was all over him!
Look, I'm sorry. I know you didn't make a choice here. It's not fair, but I have to shut this threshold down before it fractures.
Did I shoot? I wanted him to live. Fuck. Did I choose wrong? Was there no way to get him to live? Fuck. That sucks. I really hope... Oh, man. Am I the bad guy here?
Agent Estevez stood in the forest just outside of Bright Falls. She watched her team detain Alan Wake and Ilmo Koska, stuffing them into black SUVs. She realized this was the moment Wake had been writing in the vision she had seen. The story was coming true. She pushed the thought out of her head. It had been a good tip, a way to find Wake. Nothing more.
Alan Wake! After the Threshold event collapsed, I was back at Cauldron Lake. But for a moment, I was somewhere else. I saw Alan Wake there. He was writing about me finding him in Bright Falls, in the woods. It was a good tip. I called the surviving members of my team, and I told them to meet me there. You know, these cases, they never get less ambiguous or easier. This one, this was tough. Because protocol says entities like the Taken are monsters, threats. But the Marmots were monsters way before the Shadow got to them. So at the end of the day, what's the difference?
I don't know. Agency, like they choose to be monsters. The other time they're being puppeted to be monsters. Both were terrible.
I gave Ed Booker a ride back to town, told him never breathe a word about this. I didn't even bother detaining him, bigger fish to fry. And, that's it. So if you were thinking, Jesus, this lady's an asshole.
I didn't think
now
that
you know
about
why.
you.
You've only seen one case like this. I've seen a career's worth.
So was that the
just trying to
DLC? Hold on. Was that the DLC? Did we get all of the achievements for that? I wonder. How do we tell? I don't know. Let's carrot more. Defeat one of each in the lake house of a black. So we did not do this. I have a save there that I can use. So I just won't oversave it. When later on when I finish the game I'll come back and do that. Okay. Read the screenplay in the green room. I didn't do that. Solve all stashes. I haven't done that. Hot biscuits defeat 3 haters at once with any kind of explosive. What? Find all weapons for both characters. Haven't done that. All of these locked ones. Watch all Koskela Brother commercials. I have no idea if I got all of the achievements for that. The DLC. I know there's at least this one, right? But I can't tell. And I also don't know how to start the
Spare you the headache.
the other DLC. You really forgot
You
about it?
really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories. What you're remembering is fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the truth.
No. Wake or Scratch, whoever that was, said the story could be used to attack us. We all need to question what's real.
Yeah, maybe
That
you're wrong,
said,
Saga.
How do we know the story isn't giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
We're gonna do some profiling. Examining the files in the locked cells, come up with a new plan. Let's do some profiling. Scratch. What does Scratch want?
Scratch was pretending to be Wake. Manipulating me. What does he want from me?
Oh, come on. Okay, let's get going. Is it loading? Oh, okay. End of chapter. Right. Resume game. Continue. Skip this.
The horror story's changing reality. It made it so my daughter died here, even though she's supposed to be back home in Virginia. Do you know if that's...
AWEs are localized distortions of reality. The area outside town might not be affected. Sometimes they expand, sometimes they fizzle out. If we can make sure it's the latter, your kid might be fine.
The whole thing is a nightmare. I can't let my family be torn apart.
Having family isn't easy in this line of work. The late nights, travel, alternate realities threatening their existence. My ex-wife couldn't take it.
Karen, you're better off without her. I know I am.
Was it the same? Was it the same woman?
You really don't remember Logan living in Virginia with me and David?
I remember you and David having problems. You needed a break. You and Logan moved to Watery and then Logan, well, that awful thing happened. After you came back to work, I thought you'd be the perfect partner for this case, if you were willing to return to the area.
Okay. That's enough. The story is changing your memories.
I gotta
What
listen
you're
to all this
remembering is
again.
fiction. Logan is alive. I'm not divorced. We never moved here. I remember the
You know what's
truth.
cool?
No.
The plant
or
is
Scratch,
moving
whoever that
slightly.
was, said the story
It's like
could be
very,
used to attack
very
us.
lightly moving.
We all need to question what's real.
It's very neat. It's a
With
neat
that
effect.
said, how do we
The
know
time
the story
never moves. It's always
isn't
10-10.
giving you false hope?
I can't convince them. I just need to change the story. Scratch pretended to be Wake to trick us.
He almost won me over. I should have trusted my gut. Had a bad feeling about him when we found him at the lake. When that insane monster cloud came at me in the woods, I saw a face inside it. Wake's. I think he was always a monster. Always Scratch.
Okay, we're gonna manual save. We don't want to. We're gonna keep these two, I think, just so we can get that one achievement. And so we'll overwrite over here. And then these three. I don't think any of these matter. Yeah, like I was gonna go back and get the moose, the deer, to try to like go through all of them, but it's I don't care. I don't care that much, you know. I can accept that I just failed.
Scratch was pretending to be Wake, manipulating me. What does he want from me? No, I'm in control here. It's my mind place. He's powerful, Too powerful. Just his presence here makes me feel sick. Like a wave of terror through my head. I feel his single-minded drive to get the clicker.
Unread.
They're too old to fight monsters. The torchbearers are done. We need something new. Ilmo took a long drag from the joint and handed it to his brother. They'd been drinking and smoking all night. That thing from the lake was not a man, and the government's trying to hide it. Ilmo gestured at the files they had stolen from the research station. The strange seal with an upside-down pyramid. The Federal Bureau of Control. We need to keep the feds away. Deal with this our way. We need an army of our own. Yako smiled. He loved to watch his brother come up with his ideas. Ilmo's gaze swam. He was seeing
If
double.
I remember correctly, we did
The
interact
pyramid on the
with
folder
the
was a spruce
under
tree.
upside down
A tree
pyramid
thought.
in Control.
A fucking tree. It was a sign.
Actually,
We'll
when
make the
is
woods
Control
scary
2
again.
coming out?
So fucking scary, no one will set foot in them at night. That's how we'll keep people
release
safe.
dates.
We'll be a legend. We are the cult of the tree, and we watch in the night.
2026.
We're gonna need scary masks. Energized, Yako chugged a bottle
Sometime in
of Ama beer in one
2026, but
go.
it doesn't say when. It's gonna be called Resonant. Yeah, it's only speculation at this point.
Ilmo Koskela jolted awake from a nightmare. He was drenched in sweat. In the dream, he'd been covered in blood, gleefully murdering people, his friends. When his twin brother had tried to talk sense into him, he had murdered Yako as well. Ilmo slammed his fist into his temple so hard it hurt. The dream made him feel sick. The dark force of the lake was growing stronger. It was trying to make Ilmo and Yako something they were not. Trying to turn them into Ilmari and Yakapi Huatari from the early days of Watery. But they were the Koskela brothers. Their mother had not raised them to become murderers. They had backbone. They had honor. They had finished Zissou. Something bad was coming. The hidden device they had hooked to the FBC station had been intercepting alarms like crazy the past few days. Ilmo would make sure his cult was ready for war. Out in the night, the story seeking to give birth to an overlap in Watery drifted on, looking for another pair of men more prone to corruption.
Let's look at our case board. What do we have? Fact versus fiction. Where do we put this? My life in Watery. Condition. Which parts are false, which is no? Maybe my life in Watery. That's
I never did any of these things. It's like some bad soap opera version of my life.
Okay. This. No, symbol. Where's symbols? Right up here. Okay. So I missed a lot of stuff, clearly. Okay, no problem. That's okay. The FBC brought powerful light arrays to subdue the Taken. The light and dark presence? There you go.
The dark presence is vulnerable against bright light. At least that makes sense.
What is it? The dark force of the light was growing stronger? Dark presence? There you go. How does the dark presence corrupt people? Okay, here we go. Finally. He felt like he was drowning with every cough. Cynthia had loved Thomas Zane. Tom only had eyes for Barbara. Emmett Elwood had enough. They reached at him. He beat them down. No one will find her corpse. Okay, well that's all, obviously. All of these clear examples. Okay, cool. Luckily, oh, we're missing one. What are we... Damn, we're missing a lot. So I say we're missing a lot because we are at the end of Saga's story, I think. And here we're gonna go into Alan Wake's section. But I think the moment I see one of those TVs to do the DLC, I'm immediately gonna go for it just because I want to do those. It seems fun. Yeah. Well, let's move on. Again, also saving the weapon upgrades for Alan for his playthrough because I really don't feel like Saga needs it. You know, if I do have a recommendation, if you're following this, whatever, I would do the shotgun. This is so good. Actually, you know what? I don't think so. Ready for More seems good, but there's a perk that you do more damage the less health you have. So as long as you're not taking fatal hits, you're doing tons of damage. And I don't mind playing in the red, like red tier stone ring style. So if you, I don't know. So I haven't really used that. Maybe it's useful, but I don't think so. I feel like this would be good. Also, like, because it's the increased damage bit is the part that makes sense for me. I would have done that if I hadn't gone for the achievement to fully upgrade a weapon. I probably would not have done the pistol, to be honest with you. I also wouldn't have upgraded the crossbow. Although, like, if you have good aim, I could see this being a very good weapon. You know, I could see this being very good. It is a skill issue, and I suck. The rifle also, oh my god, you get so many bullets, it does so much damage. I should have done this. This is what but you get it so late that it's... So because you get the shotgun and the pistol so early, I would have done the shotgun. But I don't really think you need to upgrade anything, honestly. And then the double barrel, we've gotten it so late that there's no point in upgrading anything. There's no point. Yeah. We got all these radio messages. We've listened to everything. We got 9 and 9. The Old Gods of Asgard. We're missing one of those. We're missing a couple from the various artists. I don't know. I'm gonna probably have to look that up where these things are. That's our exit. You know what? Yeah. So what I'm gonna do, like, I'll keep some saves so I can do the achievement hunting if I care about that. We're missing one of the Koskela ads. We have nearly all of the manuscript creations. We're missing one in Invitation, a couple in the Heart, one for Local Girl, 2 for the Old Gods, 2 for the Return, 1 for Summoning, and we have all of the Lake House ones, thankfully. I'm really loving this game. I'm totally digging this game. This game is so much fun. There's some points of investigation that we're gonna do right now, which I think is gonna make us go. Oh, I looked it up. These don't disappear. I'm an idiot. Yeah. There's also a conversation, new choices. We can go check that. Let's actually go do that. Let's go do that before we do anything. Oh, there's a profiling thing. What did we miss? For Wake? Trapped in the dark place?
I assumed Wake escaped the dark place. Is it possible he's still there?
The Big Apple in an ocean of darkness. Gone diving. Note from my editor. You're using the wrong tense. Trapped in a loop. My friends will meet him when I'm gone.
Wake is still trapped in the dark place. Maybe he always was.
So we can put this on our case board. The clicker. Boom. Where is Wake? Trapped in the dark place.
Wake is trapped in the dark place.
You just told us that.
He's been reaching out, communicating with me in the overlaps.
Okay. The thing that attacked Casey in Wake's face. Scratch or Wake? We don't know. Still, it's gonna be. I think it's Scratch, obviously. Contact with me. Where's Wake? Boom. We're about to go finish all those up in here in a second. How to rescue the clicker? No. Where's Wake? We can use the clicker. Okay. And there were new choices oh, let me... Manual save. Where's it just now? Why do I only have 6 slots, man? Ugh, I wish they gave us like an infinite amount would be cool. Is this the man we speak to?
I'm sorry about your brother, Ilmo.
Jaakko was all heart. He always went along with my ideas, no matter how stupid they were. Always happy to help. I got carried away. I never think things through. It's my fault.
I realize it's a bad time. But I need you to tell me everything about the Cult of the Tree.
The cult is my craziest idea that ever worked. Look, what kind of a cult calls themselves a cult? Exactly. We protect water in Bright Falls. We're the good guys. A secret neighborhood watch. Well, that was the idea anyways. Look, we've always known about the horror inside the lake.
How?
When any Taken come out, we kill them.
You don't turn people into Taken. You kill the ones who already have. How long has the cult been around for?
Certain folks around here have always known about Cauldron Lake. Before us, it was the Torchbearers. And when I inherited the mission, I wanted to call it...
Oh, shit!
It was genius. Just a name did half the work.
Whoa!
Too scared to go
Plot
into the
twist.
woods at night. Business 101.
Plot
Fear
fucking
is a great
twist.
motivator.
Huh.
You were trying to kill Alan Wake. Why?
Nothing good has ever come out of Cauldron Lake.
Oh,
The nightmare
boy.
that hit Bright Falls in 2010 was all because of his writing. And ever since then, pages of his stories are floating up from the lake, and monsters keep popping out. It's all him, Wake. And if we don't stop him, no one will.
Wake's evil doppelganger Scratch is the threat we're facing. Not Wake. And I will stop him.
I've never heard of anyone called Scratch.
Still murdering people, you like, how do you... I guess that's why those guys are now, yeah. Okay, he's never heard of Scratch. Why do they want to kill Wake? They want to kill... This is right. Hold on. Where do I... Cult goal? Right here. Here? No? Why do they want to kill? Okay. And... Ritual was meant to destroy Taken, not create them. Where's the ritual thing? Right? Read manuscript. Okay, okay, well... So, there's a manuscript I'm missing I didn't read. He's never heard of Scratch. Psychology? Working for with someone? Oh. It said I have to read the manuscript. Read a manuscript. I think I read them all though. So I'm just gonna do this just to see if anything procs. I've already read everything. We actually listened to everything, so it's like I don't understand why we didn't get the... Come on. So I've got like 20 hours in this game because that's all I'm doing is reading everything. So let's say we've yet to find it. What do we do here? There's 2 points of investigation. We are gonna go get those in 1 second. There's nothing else over here in Watery that we need, right? Nothing calls to us. What about over here? There is a locked door here, but I don't think it matters. Okay. Let's go into the cell.
The cult didn't trust Wake. Or is it Scratch?
Mr. Wake, you have been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date, but for now I need to ask if there's anything you can tell us regarding the incident at the hotel. Anything we may need to know. There's a force here you don't understand, a presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me, consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. Why does it want you? It feeds on artists, on the art they create, and it wants me because of my writing, but it can be any form of art, any artistic expression, music, painting, film, photography. It can feed on any of it, all of it. You have to believe me. We are well of this. We are well aware of this entity, Mr. Wake. We've been tracking the situation here for a long time. You yourself have been on our radar for over a decade. I'm sure those nuts in the research department are just going to love checking you out. The Mormons. Hey, make a note of, to redact that before submission. Let's get back on track. You mentioned a light switch earlier. Where is it now? I don't know, but I need it. I can't end this without it. Will you help me get it? Mr. Wake, you are in custody pending charges for breaching numerous federal violations. We are not going to give you a suspected paranatural object. You are not expletive listening to me. Expletive deleted listening to me. We are listening just fine. Now, do you have any accomplices? Expletive you. Let me the blank expletive deleted out of here. It's coming for me. We're all in danger. Interview was terminated due to subject being uncooperative. Right. Sounds uncooperative.
The lake is a gateway to the dark place.
Approximately 1900 hours on September 13, 2023, readings from a remote surveillance unit monitoring Cauldron Lake a known threshold to researchers theorize the origin dimension of A40, the shadow, past acceptable limits. Attempts to contact FBC Research Facility WA03, codenamed the Lake House, were unsuccessful. On-site event verification is not possible. Response procedures are initiated with immediate effect. Lead Agent K. Estevez will mobilize Investigation Unit Beta from the remote operations site at Redacted. All available shadow-specific equipment, Lot 4-11B, has been approved to use in the field. Objectives: confirm an active event. If an active AWE is occurring, the dispatch team will identify its nature and security, limit exposure, and attempt to contain or neutralize the source. If no event is active, check monitoring equipment. I can't say that word. Monitoring equipment. Perform a limited profile sweep of the area and check status of the lake house and its staff. Additional information. Relevant operatives. Oh my God, what is wrong with me? Relative operatives in the area include the Cult of the Tree, Redacted, and Alan Wake, currently missing. What's happening to my tongue? Why did I only get one? Oh, here?
Wake isn't the first person the dark presence disguised itself as.
Through extensive interviews with witnesses of AWE-35 and additional details regarding the shadow, A-010 have been discovered, redacted and redacted, both present during the AWE report, seeing a woman named Barbara Jaeger in Bright Falls at the time. Jaeger is a former actress and Bright Falls resident who immigrated with the filmmaker Thomas Zane from Finland and was reported to have drowned in Cauldron Lake during a redacted AWE in 1970. Research staff have concluded that Jaeger's appearance is likely a case of the shadow manifesting in human form. Research is ongoing as to the nature of the connection between the shadow and the psychophysical signatures available for it to mimic. current hypotheses are the shadow can only manifest as artists or individuals tangentially involved in the creation of art who have operated within a certain physical range of Cauldron Lake. B, the shadow can manifest as any individual contained, definition needed, with Cauldron Lake. Research is actively ongoing. See file, what was that? See file 30, I'm not gonna remember that.
What the hell is a para-utilitarian?
Did they give it a definition? Description: para-utilitarian. Based on reports, the item is a light switch from a lamp cord with part of a severed cord still attached. Eyewitnesses' account suggests that the item possesses the ability to alter reality. The changes being based on redacted. When used by a capable para-utilitarian, parsing this item's effects from that of the Cauldron Lake threshold responsible for occurring AWEs in the area is difficult because the only reported uses of an item have occurred near this threshold. Without more data, we cannot confirm if the item intensifies the effect of the threshold or vice versa, or if there is no connection whatsoever. Recorded material from Dr. Hartman after being redacted have revealed that Alan Wake eliminated Barbara Jaeger, likely a physical manifestation of redacted, by inserting the light switch into its chest and flicking the switch. The item is confirmed to have been used in 2010 to turn fictional writing into reality. See file AWE-35. However, it is unclear that the restrictions and limitations of this effect are. Conclusion: the light switch is possible object of power, but the team cannot conclusively classify the item based on secondhand accounts. Proper examination and testing is required in order to determine classification and precise effect of the item. Cool. The clicker, dark presence, how to resolve, scratch your wake, boom.
I need to know what information I can still trust.
What is it? The light switch object, the clicker. Okay. Cauldron Lake threshold of another reality. Nope. How to rescue Lake? Huh. Okay. Clicker and it's para-utilitarian. How does this dark? No. This? No. The clicker.
The clicker amplifies any changes to reality suggested by a piece of art. Makes them permanent.
I really don't think this is... No, yeah, I was gonna say it. So it's either gotta be dark, yeah.
The dark presence leeches onto artists. Manipulates their art. What power does it have by itself?
Okay. What are we missing? Can we go here? Ooh, spooky. Oh, this is where I fought Scratch. That's right. New dialogues?
Scratch told me the clicker can be used to change the story. Does that match your understanding of this thing?
Yeah, the light switch is a paranatural item, maybe even an object of power. We have verified reports that Alan Wake was in possession of it during the AWE here back in 2010. It definitely has power. We know that much.
I can come up with a plan. I always do.
So we have to... Was it a case word, or were we... I thought we had to profile that one guy. Odin. How to receive... Clicker useful? Clicker useful, there you go. Yeah, we're gonna do some...
The clicker can fix this. But I
that's
can't
right,
use it
profiling.
without Wake. Tor knows about this stuff. Maybe he
let's do
can help.
Cuscalis first.
Ilmo said the cult kills Taken. Is he telling the truth?
Surplus deer masks by in bulk. We've got a floater, a Taken on the shore. Call the gang Yapko. We are going hunting. Cult of the Tree. Keeping the town safe since 2013.
Ilmo is telling the truth about the cult. They really were fighting the Taken. We're on the same side. If the cult is killing Taken, Then why did Nightingale turn into one?
Private party, invitation only. Wrong time, wrong place. Time to go, Yaku. A job half done isn't done at all.
Nightingale became a Taken because the Bookers interrupted their ritual.
Trusting Wake.
Wake told me the clicker would fix this. But Wake was actually Scratch. How can I trust anything he said?
The artist must conclude his work. He rides a storm on your piece. Wake up and smell the danger. We told you already, kiddo. What Tom said about the light switch is true. Don't let the story confuse you. You need him to write the ending you want.
Okay.
The clicker can make that ending come true.
Sure.
But we don't have Wake. Everything we knew about the clicker was true. He wasn't lying. Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
Okay. How do we resolve Wake? Boo.
I will use the clicker to change reality. And bring
Yes.
Wake back at Cauldron Lake.
We just went over this.
I'll
So
need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
it won't be a problem. Nightingale's already taken. Not cult ritual. Writing part of ritual.
Yeah.
Go. Okay.
I've got it now. I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. So the Cult of the Tree actually kills Taken. They were on our side, even if their methods are misguided and criminal.
It looked right from where we were standing. Nothing's what it seems in this case. Too
Yeah.
many stories contradicting each other. Too many versions of the truth.
We have a lot of catching up to do after this thing is all over. Everything is different now. My family, me, the whole fucking world.
I'll buy the coffee, Anderson. Partners to the end. This case is one for the books.
I see what you did there.
They both make puns at each other.
So
It's
we
adorable.
need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back. You sure you have it all figured out?
This is the beginning of the end game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling other areas will be limited if you choose to continue. Not yet.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson.
I just want to make the save before I
You let me know
say
when you're
yes. No, like a manual save. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Ready to go?
I really hope this doesn't affect... Oh, I have to... So that was So this is the end game. Okay, so I should write it down. Whatever.
I'm ready to head to Cauldron Lake now. Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Hold on. I'm just gonna
Scratch
check
will
if
try
I
to
can
get you,
can
Anderson.
do Alan Wake's
You'll need backup.
section, or if like
I can
doing
tell there's no
this
talking
ends the
you out
game.
of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
Hold on. Completing Saga's story does not immediately end Alan Wake 2, but you cannot finish the game without playing both characters, as their storylines are designed to converge. You are forced to complete both, and the game will likely require you to switch to Alan to catch up before reaching the
Hey,
final
Alex.
chapters.
It'll be easier on you to ride with us. We'll have waterfront parking.
What?
I like the sound of that.
Okay, so I'm forced to play his section. What did I do? I ignored everything they just said. Perform the ritual at Cauldron Lake. Take the car to Cauldron. Let's go to Cauldron Lake. Nothing else in here. Right? Everything. There's so many containers. You know what? Let me make absolutely sure. No. There's a container in here. It says there's a container in here. Nope. That's not what I want. Nope. Again, not what I want. Right? It says there's a box. But where's the box?
My brother.
Like, am I crazy? It's like... She was in here before. There's nothing. I have to have confidence in that I explored what I explored. I should just fucking bounce. We should just be moving towards the car. Yeah, let's move. Whoa.
I'm gonna deal with the situation, Ilmo. But the town will need protection until we sort this out. I could use your help.
Right. Right. I'll round up the gang. Whoever's left. We won't let these fucking monsters hurt any more of our people. We'll do my brother proud.
Thank you, Ilmo.
Thank you, Elmo. Okay. All of these people.
Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
You saw this coming, huh? Of course. I need a song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
A rider. A lake of darkness, bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
I hope they've still got it.
I've lived in areas like this that had this ambiance. What are you guys looking? What are you clicking? What are you taking photos of? What's over there? Okay. Let's go to our car. Our car is over here. Have I never seen this before? What?
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskinen knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskinen sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time, months later, when
savvy.
the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Oh. That makes sense. Complete? That's literally the ritual. No? Boo to you. Had I really just never picked that up?
It's empty. There's nothing there. Just
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
Whoa, look, there's a deer. What the fuck? Wasn't this locked? Oh, yes! Whoa, that's a... I can't carry all of that. Oh man, I can't take all of this. What the fuck is that? I mean, okay, so... Whoa, we have so much stuff here. Oh my gosh. Give me, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gimme. Inventory full with 1 flash left. Nothing. 1 empty box, okay. I mean, we got a lot, so... Super cool. No, nothing to read. The girl that wanted to get in, she's no longer here. We explored here. Right. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. This is, I'm super interested right now. So let's manual save over here. Oh, I guess I'll throw some stuff away. I can put one more item, right? Increase effective, no. No. Time before, no. Save before, no. No. And no. Adds 1 charge to Saga's flashlight? Maybe. Increases maximum amount of health? No. No. Attack stagger enemies more often. Increases damage dealt while undetected by enemies. Also no. Chances to an enemy on flashlight boost. None of these seem incredible. I guess we'll just take a flashlight charge. That seems pretty good. And I guess we'll get rid of so what I want to do is do this and this, put this here, do this. No, I can't do that, can I? Ugh, okay. I mean, having 4 weapons seems like overkill. Because then I have to carry so much ammo for them. Yeah, I want to use the rifle a little bit, so we're gonna do that. I guess I'll use my flare. I'll use my flares just because. Yeah, also we have these, which we probably don't need. Whatever. I'm good. So, shotgun, crossbow, okay. Alright, Cauldron Lake, here we come. Oh, this is unique.
Pick up. David, please pick up.
David.
David! It's me. Where have you...
Stop. For once, you need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her... She's dead because of you.
Whoa.
And I don't ever want to hear your voice again.
That's cold.
Stop calling me.
Dude.
David! Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that was rough. That
It's
felt
getting
incredibly
worse.
intimate.
It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
Okay. Get to the lakeshore? How do I get to the lakeshore? I can turn around and then go down Cauldron Lakeshore. So yeah, I can turn around and then follow that. I think that's what we're gonna do. Can I go under here? Nope. Is this not the way? Oh man, if there were zombies in this game, all of this would be horrific.
I have things to do. And this is not the right way.
Oh, it doesn't let me go that way. Okay, fine. Am I just... I can't go that way, so I have to go forward. It's like this is barred. Right, okay. Do we have to go a long way? No doubt. Let's pull out our crossbow. Probably going to need this. This is the correct way, right? No. I guess it doesn't matter.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson. Where do you want them?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready. Estevez out.
The tree.
That must be Tornodin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the dig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness!
Jeez.
The bus is our hammer! I'm driving with one hand!
I need you to meet me at the shore. Is the song ready?
Almost! Odin's got a killer chorus! Bro, tree! Tree! What tree? There's no tree in the song! Who the fuck puts a tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a road!
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
Pedal to the metal, bro! Metal to the pedal!
Metal to the battle. I like their characterizations.
Very rock and roll way to drive.
That's one way to put it. Can I not go that way? Okay. Ooh. Look at this place. It looks so nasty. So scary. Do I want to go up there or do I just want to keep going forward? I could just go forward, right? I don't need to go up. There's some people in front, which creep me out, but we're just gonna go on about our day. Oh, it's unfortunate. Oh, I can't pick it up. Lame. We've seen that already. I guess I should reload.
The lights in the containment cell are good to go, Anderson.
Great. A Torin Ode in there yet?
The two golden oldies, well, they're here. And they bought moonshine. I love them already.
They're a lot.
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them.
Where's my screwdriver?
I'll be there soon.
Nothing. Oof. Hold on. Just to confirm. There's nothing over here that I'm missing, right? There's a save area. I should probably save. That's probably why we're going next to it. Okay. Yeah, that seems wise. I'll just hit the quick save and then go on about my business. Yep, let's go. Oh, was this one open? Oh, I picked them up before I okay, whatever. Well, at least that was it was worth coming back overall. Get some bullets out of the ordeal.
1, 2. 1, 2. How you feeling tonight, Cauldron Lake? Been a while since we played on the shore.
Oh, what am I doing? Oh, what's going on? Reload. Can I hit him from here? I straight up panicked there. I can't see anything. Cool. There's one more? Can I not? What's going on? Oh. Hey. Keep up. Continue onward.
Testing. Testing. Gonna need more reverb. I'm getting no bounce out here. Hey, where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll.
Chimes are
Here they are.
I'm here! I'm here! Let's get ready!
Anderson, we've set up a control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more gear down.
Wow.
Running low.
3 inventory
I'll use the
boxes.
lights to hit the Taken when they come. Light them up for you.
Yes, more shotgun shells.
Bad
That's
news
what I
is
want.
we were in a hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
I'm not a
Come
damn
on,
mechanic.
4 empties.
I wish your tech guy was here, Kieran.
Brother, what have I done to deserve this treatment? Oh, I thought I would have to... What was the goal? Tell Tor
We're
or
waiting
Owen.
for your signal, Saga. This will be a show for the ages.
Let's get
Grandpa,
started.
you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight.
Prepare to experience a soul-searing, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery!
This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning.
Hey, you're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro!
Let's try that again.
Survive the summoning ritual. That's not. I love the music.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
The show's drawing a crowd.
4 empty boxes. Remember that.
Incoming, Anderson.
I see.
They're coming.
Yeah.
I'll light them up. Look out on the right. Anderson, heads up.
Where?
I'll blast him with the light.
Oh, it pushed him up. I tried so hard. Oh, come on. I hit... Whoa! That's probably why I didn't register. Okay. So, I'm going to call it there. Hopefully we get better luck on the loot. Thank you for watching, if indeed you still are.